Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well and I hope you had a relaxing spring break. I'm very sad that I don't get to see you guys for the rest of the year, but hopefully next year I get to see you if you'll be around, and congratulations if you are graduating, and I will miss you. So let's get to it. This week I thought we could focus on backlighting. So one of the weeks here with quarantining, I can't remember if it was the week before spring break or the week 2 weeks before spring break. But we focused on creating the correct exposure level, so making sure there's a wide variety of value and making sure that's not overexposed or underexposed, just to get the feel of what a correctly exposed photograph should look like. And now I want to kind of break that rules and try something new. Of course, there's always the rule of what photographs should or shouldn't look like, all those techniques, things like that, but I think it's fun to break the rules every once in a while and just kind of do something different. So let's try some cool backlighting, kind of extreme contrast lighting this week. All right, I'll show you some examples real quick, and then I'll show you how to take them and edit them. All right, let's see. Okay, so I posted some examples on this front page here of backlighting. So basically what that means is that the light source is coming from behind the subject. So you can see all these examples here have the light source behind the person. So it kind of creates a silhouette and a strong contrast of values as well, which I think can be really, really beautiful. Okay, here's another example I just found out online. Again, just light sources from behind, so it creates the silhouette effect, but can be really, really pretty if used in a cool way. So I made some examples here to show you, and I took all these photos with my iPad, same iPad that's issued to you guys, so you guys have the same capabilities of taking cool pictures. So this one here, I just held my hand up to a window and bumped up the lighting, which I'll show you how to do on your iPad camera as well, and just created kind of interesting, like really strong focus on the hand and necklace. This one, I just got up close to a plant that I have and again cranked up the lighting, which I'll show you how to do on the camera as well, and then I went into that Snapseed app that we've been using and bumped up the contrast, made it all black and white as well. This one, self-portrait, up against a window again, just to create that really strong backlighting. Anything with like a strong light source, so like a window, lamp, anything that will create a strong silhouette will work here. And just make sure to put your subject in front of that light source. And just a cup, and I thought the design of it could catch the lighting in an interesting way. Alright, so your project for this week of school is to capture 4 photographs using bright backlighting. So again, some type of bright light source, window, lamp, whatever. And then you're going to edit the 4 photographs in black and white and just play around with the editing and create some contrasts and some interesting results, just kind of breaking the rules of like what a good photograph should be. So part of your photograph will be, it could be really overexposed or underexposed, just kind of play around with the backlighting concept. And you're going to submit those 4 edited photographs to Schoology, where there will be a submission spot. Okay, I thought I would include this in the slideshow just in case you need to go back, but I'm also in this video going to show you how to do this next thing. So using the iPad camera, so if you open up the camera on your iPad and tap the area that you want to be in focus, a yellow box will appear. I highlighted where that box is here with me and my doggo Penny. So that yellow box is what's in focus, and if the lighting seems good, like you like the lighting, then you just hit that white button to take the picture. But if you want to brighten up the picture, because I had that issue a lot, if I'm like standing next to a window, it wants to make what's outside of my house in focus. So if you just hit that yellow sun icon next to that box and move your finger up, it's going to make the picture brighter. If you move that sun down, it's going to make it darker, which I'm going to show you now. So those were my examples. Again, you guys will be turning in 4 pictures that are edited in black and white. I can go back. So here's my 4 that I did and edited. Okay, so now we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna show you how to take an example picture and then edit in the app, and then I will let you guys get to it. All right, so camera roll. All right, don't mind my house, it's under construction right now. All right, so I'm gonna point it out the window here, and I'm just gonna recreate that necklace picture that I had. Okay, so point it out the window. And then use one hand to hold up, let's see, this necklace here. And like I said before, it's kind of like having everything in the background in focus, and I want it to be brighter than that. So what I'm gonna do, which is kind of hard to juggle if you only have 2 hands. So hold that up like so, and then I'm gonna tap on my hand. You see that yellow box up here? I'm gonna tap the sun and make it super bright. You're like, whoa, that's too bright. That's okay, we're gonna fix it and take a picture. Okay. Now we are gonna go back to Snapseed. Where did that go? That app, and we're gonna hit open, top left corner. And I'm gonna look for that one I just took. Okay. There we go. I like to take the pictures with the iPad camera itself instead of using the camera that you can get to in this app. I was having trouble using that earlier and like having it saved correctly, so I just use the regular camera on the iPad and then import it into the app. Okay, so look super overexposed right now, not that great of a photo, but we're gonna go to Tools and Tune Image in the top left corner. And first things first, I hit Adjust. I'm gonna go to Saturation because I want this in black and white, and turn the saturation completely down. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit Contrast, and I'm gonna slide up the contrast. Oop, other way? No. Yeah, slide that way. And it's still not looking that great, so I'm gonna make some shadows. I need some darker values in there. All right, and what else? Gonna hit the check mark so we can see what we've done so far. All right, so far I've made it black and white and added a little bit of shadow. We can go into, excuse me, details, which makes it more structured. That usually adds some contrast to it. What else can you do? The curves will be really helpful, so you can go through the different like filters they have here, and they have different like types of lighting that you can do, or you can, let's see, you can do it yourself with the graph here. So if you move this up, it's gonna bring the highlights up. And if I bring this one down, it's gonna bring out the darks in the picture. Okay, maybe like that. Hit the check mark. So again, if you move this up and down, that's gonna mess with the highlights. Which I don't want them too bright, but just to kind of get rid of that background. And then down here, you can move around. That will make the darks go brighter. This will make them go darker. I don't like that at all, but I'm gonna move it like right there and hit the check mark. And if you hold down your finger on it, you'll see before and after, before and after. And I'm just gonna do one more thing to it and crop it because I don't like the bottom part at all. Not really necessary to the photograph. Move that there, hit the check mark, and voila. So original and edited. So now you just gotta hit export on the bottom right corner and hit save a copy, and it should go to your camera roll and be saved there. So that's how I go through and create like strong backlighting. Again, just take a picture. If you want it brighter, just tap that little sun icon and drag your finger up. Then just bring it into the Snapseed app and edit them how you like them. The tools I used again were Tune Image, and I messed with the saturation to make it black and white, shadows, and contrast. Looks like it didn't stick though. Let's see, and then I hit the check mark. What other tools did I use? Details, I made it the clarity a little stronger, and I also used curves as well and messed with the highlights and shadows until I liked it. And then I just hit export and I was good to go. So again, do that for 4 pictures total. Submit them by Sunday at midnight, and have a great week. Bye.